Ladies and germs of America, it is I, the Swami, visionary, wizard, technical, ghost, paranormal, and otherworldly dimensions expert, visionary, I want to say genius, you guys, but this ghost is like, don't do it, Sharky. Right here on the Shark LeBeau Show, ghost to ghost, on your UHF AM Catholic radio dial, where I'm sitting here on a chair on Saturday, I guess it's June 14, you guys, 2025. And this ghost is like, Sharky, I want to hear what you have to say, even if no one else really does. He's like, Shark, I'm going to sit up and I respect your plight. And I'm like, thank you, ghosty. He's like, Shark, throw me a guitar, though, baby. I'm all okay, but it's only got 3 strings. And put that guitar there for Ghosty. See what he does. Here on the Shark LeBeau Show, ranked number 1,898 out of 1,900 ghost YouTubes, podcasts, and shows. My show is, there's only 2 shows, you guys, beneath Clark the Sharks, even though I have a ghost that plays a guitar right here. And not only does he play guitar, he writes songs and he listens to my beefs, complaints, and various ramblings. He's like, Shark, I will be your ear. Look at him, dude. I'm like, dude, good form. You're doing one thing wrong, Ghosty. You're playing Hendrix style. He's a lefty, you guys. The guitar's upside down. Look at him. He's like, yeah, Shark. You know, you guys, this might be the ghost of Hendrix in my house. He's like, Shark, a lot of you are like, Shark, it's a fake app. You put a guitar down and a ghost starts playing your guitar. That's how they program the app, Sharky. Duh. I'm like, well, yeah. Dude, how do they make an app where you put down a guitar and a stick figure SLS humanoid starts playing your guitar? And people are like, Shark, I don't know how, but somehow they do it right here on the Clark the Shark Show. The Sharkalema Ding Dong, Sharkadoodle-Doo, Wolfman Jack on crack, ranked number 1,998 out of 2,000 shows. The only 2 shows beneath me, you guys, is an Antifa ghost hunter from Portland. And he got all his videos deleted by YouTube because I don't know why they deleted a liberal, but he was doing something, maybe buying fake views. Come on, you guys know that's a no-no. And then a Trump MAGA ghost hunter from Tennessee, he was banned and deleted by YouTube just for being pro-Trump. I don't know why YouTube bans liberals. They do it for balance. You know how the creeping, slippery slope, you guys. The liberals will be like, first they'll ban all the right-wing rednecks, and then they start slowly banning and deleting a few of their own because they're like, Sharky, you know what? It's only fair. That's why I don't like censor strip Yeah, dude, censor strip. They strip you of your rights, views. They disenfranchise you, if you will. The slippery slope, you guys, I don't like anyone getting banned. If you're a liberal, Republican, or a ghost. And this ghost is like, Sharky, I play guitar. I know that. And I'm like, Ghosty, where'd you go? He's like, Shark, I don't like your rambling today, so I'm gonna stop playing. And I'm like, I'm gonna ban and delete you, Ghost, because some of the form you do on that Strat, putting both hands on the neck, are you gonna smash that guitar like Pete Townsend? He's like, no, Sharky. I'm just having fun, being a ghost forever. It makes me wonder, you guys, like Stairway. And it makes me wonder. Well, anyway, you guys, here on the Clark the Shark Show, you guys can call me Shark Hamburger, America's premier ghost man. You've heard of Neil Hamburger, America's funny man, but me, Clark the Shark, I'm not that funny. I'm actually serious, but this ghost is funny, who plays this Strat copy. This is a Zenny guitar that someone mailed to me. I went outside one day, you guys, and there's a guitar out there. And, dude, I thought it was a bomb, or, the guys from Malta, the crypto company, I thought they were mailing me like, a IED or something. And so I didn't open it for like a week. And then I finally opened it, and it was a guitar. And this ghost was with it. I'm not kidding, you guys. When I opened the box, this guitar came with a ghost. He's like, yeah, Sharky, look at me play. Well, look at him, dude. Good form, ghost. I mean, dude, do you guys believe a ghost has a sense of humor yet? I mean, look at him. Upside down. You got to play the right way, ghost. Like this way. Okay, he's like, Shark. And he put the guitar sideways. Dude, look at him. He's like, what? Sharky? Come on, Ghosty. He's like, I got to lay on the couch. I'm like, well, what do you care? You got plenty of time, Ghost. He's like, Sharky, did you check the mailbox out there? Did my SSI arrive? I'm like, no, Ghosty. You can tell this ghost votes Democrat, you guys. There's a couple of red flags. Number one, he's always on the couch. Look at him. He's like, Shark. And number two, he plays guitar on the couch. And number three, he's on SSDI right here on the Clark the Shit Show. He's like, Sharky, look at him. Now he's in my face like, don't knock me, Sharky. Don't judge. Look at him. He's like, put the guitar back. I'm like, no, I won't, Ghosty. Right here on the Clark the Shit Fabulous Show, where I've got cold topics for Saturday, June 14th. Here on the Shark LeBeau Show, you guys, AM 1000, Catholic radio at its best. Christian, you can say I'm saved, you guys. I believe in the Lord. And the Lord's like, Shark, you're retarded, I'll let you in. I always think of God, you guys, as like Donald Trump on that show where he eliminates people, like he eliminates Snoop Dogg and he eliminates like Sheryl Crow, and then he eliminates like Billy Joe from Green Day. Then he eliminates Ellen. And they didn't know back then, though, that Trump was a right-wing blowhard. They were all, remember all that? The Apprentice, that show? They're all, we love Trump, money. He's one of us liberals. And then one day they're like, wait, Trump's not a liberal like us? Dude, you liberals, you can't even define or explain what you people even are. And I'm glad you're leaving my country. And so is this ghost. He's like, Shark, if you would put the guitar right. He's like, I'm going to leave the country too, Shark, and go to Canada. Speaking of Canada, you guys, I'm kind of an NHL hockey file here, Clark the Shark. And it's a 3-game series now, the Stanley Cup Finals. And Florida Panthers have blown it, you guys. They had this thing won 3-1 or even 4-0. I'm going to put the ghost guitar up so he can play it. He's losing his mind or something. Okay, ghost, go for it. But yeah, dude, I think Edmonton, 3 games left now, 2 in Edmonton. Probably the Oilers, Connor McDumass, and all of them are going to win. And I'm bummed out, you guys, because had the Oilers lost, I know they would have traded McDavid to the LA Kings. But if he wins a cup, he's probably going to stay in Edmonton. Isn't that right, Ghosty? And the ghost is like, Shark, they can't afford him because they had to pay AI all that money. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Watch, you guys. The LA Kings will give up 5 first-round draft picks, all their best young guys, Kempe. They'll fucking get plus $50 million to get Connor McDouche. And it'll be just like Gretzky back in '88. The Kings will have 1 cup someday in 2031 or 2032 with McDumass, who will be like 40 or something by then. And you can fucking call him McCupless. How's that on the LA Queens? Because that's going to fucking happen. But I'm not here to talk about NHL hockey or the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm not even really talking about this ghost, you guys, that plays guitar on my couch. This Democrat ghost that always wants me to go to the mailbox and see if his SSI arrived. And then they send you a Democrat voter, info with it. That's weird, you guys. You get voter, DMV, and SSI and SSDI all in one envelope. And you get CalFresh EBT also right here on the Clark the Shit Show, 1-800-449-8255. The Wolfman Jack on crack, baby. Clark the Shark, America's most talented guitarist other than this ghost. Dude, Ghost, do you even know that Strat has 3 strings? And he's like, I don't care, Sharky. I'm doing a little demo. I can play guitar as good as you. And I'm like, I highly, highly doubt that, Ghosty. He's like, look at me, Sharky. Upside lefty. He's a lefty, you guys. That might be Hendrix. Look at that form, you guys. Dude, who else is that might be Blake Douchebag, you guys. Now, a lot of you may not know this, but me and Blake Douchebag were related. I should say are related. We're both from Ireland. And about 30 places ago, his family went to like Washington, and my family went to Torrance. It's true, you guys. Go look it up. Me and Blake Douchebag, connected DNA. And I think, you guys, Blake is here with me now, presenting an olive branch to Clark the Shark by windmilling. Look at him, windmill. No, that's not Blake. Blake would never windmill like Pete Townsend. But who knows, you guys, maybe. I know Blake was a lefty, you guys, right here on the Clark the Shit Show. But I'm talking about the 3 cold topics for Saturday, June 14, 2025. Topic number 1, shark has no family. That's topic 1, you guys. That's interesting. What do you think of that, Ghosty? He's like, Shark, I disappeared. I don't like where that topic's going. I'm like, well, you're going to hear today, Mr. Spectre. Topic 2, liberals can suck a fucking cock. And in parentheses, I should write, they don't care about you over here. I will. Right now, that I'm too lazy to take a cap off the pen. But topic 3, people call Shark one day and they eventually apologize to Shark, but it's too late. Isn't that right, Ghosty? He's like, I'll hear that, Sharky. He's like, I'm here to play guitar. I'll write the music, Shark. You write the lyrics. I'm like, okay, Ghosty, you play that funky music, white boy, over there. If it's Blake Douchebag, Blake, I know your lyrics, like mine, Clark the Shark, you didn't make a lot of sense. But we were both kind of confused, raised in a weird situation. Dude, I think my situation was weirder. I was the last of 8 kids. And now what's really fucking weird about me is I got to sit here with a ghost that plays a Strat. And he plays maybe better than me, you guys. If I tilt the guitar, he gets mad and he gets all pissed off. And he's like, Sharky, how dare you tilt my guitar? I'm like, well, Ghosty, I'm doing topics here. Topic 1, Shark has no family. Dude, this is a deep talk here, you guys. Now, as you know, Shark is what they call an expendable, or I don't know what you call it. You guys, like the ignored, or he doesn't, I don't know, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, or maybe I do too much, but whatever it is, this ghost is like the only one who understands Clark the Shark. And he's not playing the guitar, you guys. I want him to play. He's going to run there. Look at how mad he got. Look at me. He's all, damn you, Sharky. Put the guitar. That's how I play it. But anyway, Shark has no family. Topic number 1. My family in Torrance, never really a family. I don't mean to bitch or complain, you guys, but you know Clark the Shark, I tell the truth. I kind of shoot from the hip, and I don't mince words. And I'm not saying I'm the world's most perfect guy, but yeah, dude. Dude, when people are an expendable or like a disposable hero, as Metallica might utter. Look at the ghost. He's like, I got to tune this guitar, Sharky. He's got his hands on the tuning pegs now. But the family in Torrance, no family. Then, okay, you guys, you know the story about how I got a little older. And the swimming pool guy who hired me all those years, he's no family either, you guys. And slowly started making less and less money. He started hiring more and more immigrants from, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, China. Started hiring those guys and hiring Clark the Shark less, if you know what I mean, if you will, here on the Clark the Shit Show. And some of it was probably my fault. I wasn't, I cleaned pools. I didn't really go learn pool repair, maybe quite the way I should have, but I was pretty good in the equipment room. At least I would put tabs in the feeders, turn up the Rollichem, fill up the barrels, 50-50 water and chlorine, if you know what I mean, things like that the other guy wouldn't do, and then the pool would have no chlorine. But that's a whole nother video for another day here on the Clark the Shit Show. Clark the Shark has no family. So that pool guy wasn't really a family. And then the lady named Robin at Sycamore Ridge, she had this big thing in her office that said family. But she was no family to Clark the Shark. I lived there for 10, 11 years. And one day she put up a notice on my door asking me to vacate, if you will, here on the Clark the Shit Show. Dude, never fucking said a word to no one there. Just did my pools, left and, sometimes at 4 a.m., come back at 10 a.m., go to sleep. A pool guy, And there was this neighbor, you guys, that lived below me that claimed I played drums. And it all stemmed from one day when they raised my rent at Sycamore Ridge. And I had to close out my storage unit, and I brought my drums to my apartment. And the neighbor saw that. And there was some other guy in the apartment that played drums. Long story short, he went to Robin, claiming it was I, Clark the Shark, the guy from the Greenhouse Effect, She's a Bitch song. It was him who was playing drums. And I was like, I swear to God, you guys, it wasn't me. It was a ghost that plays a Strat in my house. And people are like, no, Sharky, it was you that played drums. Look, you guys, the ghost is, oh, there he is. He was gone, and now he returns. He's just playing. Look at him, you guys. But, even longer story shorter, we had to vacate our apartment. And I'll never forget, I had to pack up all my shit where I had lived for 11 years or so. They raised the rent so high. That was the real reason, you guys. I couldn't afford $2,000 a month. I'm used to paying $1,000 a month. But the Democrats and some Republicans have smuggled in 45 million people who live together, 6 to a unit. And guess what happens? Your rent goes up. Well, isn't that true, Ghosty Woasty? He who plays the Strat in my house. Next thing I knew, I'm in Gardena, California with a family that I thought was my family, you guys, here on the Clark the Shit Show. But the whole time, dude, I guess they weren't my family. Long story short, one of them created a fake restraining order that didn't exist. Kind of like this ghost that plays a Strat, you guys. That restraining order is as real as this ghost, except this ghost is even fucking more real, you guys. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shit Show. And next thing I knew, I was in a hotel, you guys. It wasn't even so much the guy that did the restraining order. It was the liberal Democrat judge who rubber stamped and hammered home the restraining order, treating me like shit in that courtroom. And I was absolutely right. I had every reason and every right to be upset with my own family kicking me out. My black family. Now, I'm not talking about Torrance, the white people. And you know how I fucking despise them. But I thought the black people would have more class than 251. And they even had less class. Because I don't think my brother Doug or Jeff or Rachel would ever get a restraining order on me in a million years. Isn't that right, Ghosty? He's like, Sharky, I'm going to write lyrics. This shit like a whole rock opera. I'm like, yeah, isn't that true? Shark has no family after all. Shark's an expendable. Yeah, Shark doesn't matter to any of you and never did. Quit bitching, Sharky. I'm not bitching at all. I'm just telling the truth. Pool guy who cleaned Army, Navy, Rancho Carlsbad, Ocean Hills, Sandpiper Cove, Westridge, Montara, Morgan's Corner. Who the fuck cleaned your pools? Pool guy? Weenie? Was it this fucking ghost that plays a Strat? No. It was Clark the Shit Show. 1-800-449-8255. The Shark-a-Llama Ding Dong. The Shark-a-Doodle-Doo. Why, it was the Wolfman Jack on crack, Clark the Shark, that cleaned all those pools. And topic 2, liberals can suck a fucking cock. Right now, the liberals are all protesting. We don't even know what the fuck they're protesting. No kings. Dude, you liberals are the kings and queens. Get the fuck out of what they're against Trump. What the fuck Trump do to you, dude? Trump don't want the 45 million people here from El Salvador and Ukraine and India and fucking Indonesia and Madagascar and Haiti. You think we're racist, liberals? You guys are actually the racists for letting these fucking people in here. 1-800-449-8255. And the ghost is going to write a whole fucking rock opera about you. Hypocrite, pathetic liberals. Because that's what you are. What do you guys got against Trump? What did he ever do to you? Our rent is $3,000 a month, liberals. Some of it is caused by greedy Republicans taking advantage of the 8 people living together. Yeah, you Republicans, you Rhino, GOP, Liz Cheney, Mitt Romney, pieces of shit, and even some of you Fox News, Hannity, so-called Trump MAGA pieces of shit. You're no better than liberals. You know why? Because you like high rent just like the liberals do. Am I right or am I right? Right here on the Clark the Shit Show. Isn't that right, Greg Gutfeld? You guys, dude, at Fox News, Tyrus, what's his fucking name? Jesse Waters. You guys are like, Sharky, if you don't like it, go to Canada. If you don't like paying $3,000 a month. Well, dude, you guys end up communists and national socialists just like the Democrats in the end. If you guys are fucking okay with $3,000 a month rent and 8 people all living together to the point where we got to stick the fucking military in our streets because our country's a fire burning out of control here on the Clark the Shit Show. This ghost is like, I'm feeling you now, Sharky. He's playing, dude, he's writing the music. I'm writing the lyrics. Look at him, you guys. And topic 3, people call one day and they eventually apologize to Shark, but it's too late. Topic number 3 is interesting. I want this ghost, dude, I want you to write like the Who, Tommy, or Quadrophenia about topic 3. One day people are like, oh, fuck, dude, we've been dicks to Clark the Shark. Let's call and apologize. And I'm like, duh. And Ghost is like, yeah, Sharky, I feel you. That happened to me too in my life back when I was alive. I'm like, Ghosty, I don't even know if you were ever alive, dude. I don't even know if you're a ghost. He's like, Sharky, of course I'm a ghost. Look at me. I play a Strat. And I'm like, I don't know, Ghosty. He's like, look at me, Sharky. Look at me play. I play piano. I play drums. I play your guitar. I'm like, all right, I believe you, Ghosty. But I'm not sure. Why you play with your feet? He's like, Sharky, I'm like that guy. Remember that guy with no arms? He plays guitar with his toes. I'm like, dude, you got your feet on the frets. He's like, yeah, Sharky. 1-800-449-8255. Clark the Shark Show. People call one day and they eventually apologize to Shark, but it's too late. And then they wonder why I'm like, fuck you, and hang up. and I'm kind of a dick. So the people caused the problem. There was no problem. Shark dresses funny, has long hair or something, or plays music, something weird that people don't like. And then they go live a few years and they realize, hey, there's other weirdos like Shark. I think I'm going to call Shark and apologize. Well, dude, don't bother. And don't chalk it up to, I was young, Shark. I didn't know. I've evolved now. Because me at age 60 today, Clark the Shark, I'm not much different from the Clark the Shark in 1983 at South High School, Torrance, when I was 18. There's probably been some evolution, some learning. Sure, dude, I know a lot more now than I knew then, but it's like Zeppelin says, you guys, the song remains the same. Right here on the Clark the Shit Show. Coming to you from the Swami, clairvoyant visionary, Shark Hamburger, America's ghost man, premier ghost expert. For how many other people, you guys, have a ghost that plays a Strat? Look at him. Not you guys, not a lot. And he'll just keep playing forever. Dude, the ghost obeys me. What I command, he does. But this ghost will never apologize, and that's one thing I don't like about him. But, topic 3, people call one day and they eventually apologize to Shark, but it's too late. After topic 1, where Shark, I don't know what you call it, dude, there's no allegiance or something, or, a lot of people in the streets are like Clark the Shark. I don't know. A lot of those people on drugs out there, who wander around at Wingstop going through the trash, those people probably don't have musical talent or radio talent or visionary words like Clark the Shark. So a lot of those people are, I don't know what, dude, maybe they are real expendables or they're worthless pieces of shit who do drugs or some shit. But that's not Clark the Shark, you guys. I'm a bit like this ghost, and I have talent. I write songs, I play music, and it's good, you guys. So it's a little different. And I do other things good, you guys. Talk radio, writing, paragraphs, words, thinking, politics, all kinds of shit. So I really am not an expendable or a ignored, like Weenie says, or, like my brother Doug says, or like my brother Jeff says. And then one day, the douchebag that did the restraining order realizes that, and he's like, oh, fuck. I should call Clark the Shark and apologize. Dude, how do you apologize for such things? Lying in court? How? The lady witness wants to be my friend. Dude, I want to be any of your friends. Any of you in that family that backed these two people over Clark the Shark, I don't give a shit about blood. To me, Clark the Shark, loyalty goes with intelligence. I don't lie about people in a court of law. So I expect people to have allegiance more, not completely, but more to someone nice like Clark the Shark. I might not be Bruce Lee. I might not be Chuck Norris. And I might not be a guy who can twirl a gun or something, dude. But, I'm kind of just like Greg Gutfeld, a smart guy. But unlike him, I write all my shit here on the Clark the Shit Show. The 5'6" little guy, if you will. I am America, you guys. America is not 6'3" dudes with hot chicks and big trucks who ignore everyone. And, God threw a bunch of money into their lap one day. America is 5'5" little guys who sit here and talk to a ghost that plays a Strat. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. So don't call and apologize, dude, just because you realize one day that you're the little guy too. Dude, God's like, yeah, you tell him, Sharky. I'm like, God, you allowed two people to lie in a court of law about me? He's like, yeah, Shark, but it was for your own good. You got to get out of there, Shark, and grow up. Dude, if I had $1 million, if I had $1 billion and I owned every building in New York or LA, what have I, Lord, if people can just lie about me in a court of law? He's like, Shark, you ain't got a family. You ain't got no one but me. 1-800-449-8255. Me, Sharky, and this ghost. Yeah, dude, what have we when they lie about you, dude? If they lie about you just once, you have no family either. Topic 1. You better believe it, baby. You might be 6'4" and good looking, have a chick with big tits and a big truck and a big house and a bunch of money in the bank. But if they lie about you, who knows? You might be right. You might be wrong. They might be jealous. I don't know. But if you're worth lying about, you may have it all, but really, what have we here on earth, Lord? Topic 1, Shark has no family, and neither do all of you. Once you have something good, you have nothing. You have zero. Topic 2, liberals can suck a fucking cock. That's because liberals really have nothing, too. No brain. That's why they're always blaming Trump or Bush or Reagan for all their fucking own pathetic little problems right here on the Clark the Shit Show. Am I right or am I right? And topic 3, people call one day, they eventually apologize to Shark because they lied about him. What'd you make free will for, God? Oh, Sharky, we will choose a path that's clear. We will choose free will. I wanted all of you to love me, Sharky. Well, God, I want them all to love me too. This ghost is like, I want you to love me, Sharky. Oh, dude, look at him finally the right way. He's upside down. How ironic. He's like, look at me, Sharky. I gone righty now. Okay, I know it's not Blake Douchebag. Look at him, dude. He's looking at me for assurance. He's playing the guitar righty. His left hand's on the fret. His right hand's on the pickups. Dude, thank you, Ghosty. He's like, Shark, you told a story and it helped me evolve and get right on guitar and get right with the Lord. Dude, don't play with your feet, bro. I don't like that. I don't respect guitarists. I don't care if you got no arms, no hands. Dude, don't fucking play guitar with your feet. Oh, well, go ahead. I don't care, Ghosty. You can do it. Right here on the Clark the Shit Show from Shark LeBeau, AM 1000, your godly ghost hunted, not a ghost hunter. The most talented and aromatic, dynamic, incredulous ghost man. Not a dude, don't call me a ghost hunter. I'm a ghost man. Shark Hamburger, America's preeminent premier ghost expert. It's not Zach Bagans. It's not Steve Huff. They cannot get a ghost to play a Strat, you guys. That's only I, me, mine, yours truly, Clark the Shark. And those are the 3 topics, you guys. And I'm out of here. Peace, Ghosty. Oh, he's like, don't go, Shark. I'm just warming up. Ghosty, I gotta go. He's like, Shark, look at me. I believe you, Ghost. You can play the guitar. You got your hands on the... Why are you so far down by the pegs, dude? There's only 3 strings, too. He's like, Sharky, I gotta tune your Zenny. This fucking Zenny. Dude, the fuck is a Zenny? I'm out. Peace. Whoa. Good job, Ghost.